Hi, I'm Austin. Welcome to my channel, All Things Unkempt. And I took a little break. Took a break to get married, and I took a break to get moved into a new place about a month after I got married. So I've been really busy. But I'm super happy to be back making videos. Today, I'm going to be talking about this wonderful piece of art I got to make recently, my first piece of 2023, and I'm happy about that and be starting off so soon. But enough of that. Let's start drawing. Hey, okay, here goes the drawing. Today we've got some balls of the ocular variety. That's something I wrote and I thought was funny, but I don't know, maybe it's stupid. Anyways, yeah, so I got married, and turns out when you want to DIY your wedding, you end up making a lot of stuff and it takes up all your time. But you know what? It was a great time. Super happy, of course, to be married, and it was great. It was wonderful, and honestly, making everything that we did, I think made it even just that much better because it was us fulfilling our own vision instead of trying to get somebody else to realize it. I don't know. That's probably just because we're both artists, and that's just how we think. But yeah, now that we have settled into our new place and we have a little bit more room, we have a slightly bigger studio, I can finally get a slightly better setup going. Like I said, it's been a minute since the last video. The lighting in this video is kind of off and odd, but I'm finally getting it to where I want it to be. Anyways, really fun drawing. I saw a video of somebody who made custom covers for books, and one of these covers had kind of like monster teeth and some eyes on it. A little more children monster-y, I guess. Not really gross or anything, but I don't know. It totally inspired me, and I was like, hey, what if there was like a whole wall of eyes and stuff? And that is why I'm drawing this. Also, part of the reason I'm drawing this is I wanted to experiment with a couple things. One of them was this gray toned paper. I haven't really worked with gray toned paper all that much. The reason you use gray toned paper is because it's kind of acts as your middle tone, and you can build around that. So like adding white is lighter than the gray, obviously, so you can make it even brighter if you want. It's kind of the middle of, white paper, black paper, where black paper you have to draw with white, and where you're only drawing the highlights and stuff. That's difficult for me. I don't know. Maybe we'll try that on the channel. If anybody wants to see that, I'll try it, but I'm not super confident in it. Getting back into drawing after having a break, it's interesting. I feel kind of like there's a feeling I have when I'm drawing. Not like an emotional feeling, but like I feel the drawing. Like a musician feels the music when they're really playing passionately, or a dancer, feels the beat when they're, really getting into a song. I think when I'm really just kind of into my element drawing, I kind of just feel my way through through drawings, I guess. I don't know. That sounds like I'm just blindly drawing. That's not true. I'm definitely using my eyes to, I don't know, envision all of this stuff and figure out the values along the way. It's always a challenge. I never fully plan out a drawing before I do it. I'm just like, hey, some eyes. Yeah, let's do it. And then it gets all squished and weird in the middle there. That wasn't something I was expecting to run into, but I don't know. It's kind of like a sculpture in a way. I'm drawing and I'm sculpting the drawing as I go. It's less, super planned out like that. And that's just how I like doing art. I think more people probably like to plan things out more, unless they're going like full on abstract, getting really messy. But I kind of like to go in the middle, get a solid foundation, and then just kind of go from there and see where it ends up. And I want to do more drawings like this. I actually have another idea for a drawing similar to this, and I want to try it out and just keep doing, I don't know, doing things I like. Another hurdle for me was getting back into editing again. That was something that was fairly new for me originally, and I did a lot of time just Googling how to do things and how to edit video and whatever, and I had a lot of problems. And I don't know, I got kind of scared and a little bit intimidated. I was like, oh, great, I gotta relearn how to edit because when you learn something and then you don't do it or use that information like at all, like all of a sudden you just stop, and then that information just kind of leaves your brain. I think what did stick though, which I'm grateful for, was the process of editing. I still remembered my basic kind of flow of ABC, just getting through the video. But as far as like settings and little details, in the actual program itself, I've forgotten most of that. So it's a little rocky, but you know what? I just got into it, started slapping the video together, and most of it came back to me. So I'm glad I just jumped right back into it. And I tried to do that with drawing too. Like I was saying, I feel out of practice, I guess. I don't know, even though this is what I do all the time. I don't know. It's an odd feeling, getting back into drawing after taking a break. I mean, I was sketching here and there, of course, and making other things. I don't ever really stop, but there's something more intimidating about actually sitting down and fully making something and fleshing it out. Which I guess isn't totally something I did here with this. I wanted this one to be kind of a bit faster, but achieve maybe more than I would be able to in a shorter amount of time. This isn't the most realistic drawing I've ever done. I tried to not make it too realistic and focus too much on making things really, tight and accurate to values and shadows and lighting and whatever. I mean, if you look, the irises, the little reflection in the irises and the whites of the eye it's different and inconsistent with every eye. It's part of the experimenting, I guess. I kind of just was like, oh, how would this look? How would that look? I wasn't too worried about this being a perfect finished piece or anything. I think most art probably shouldn't be, because I don't know, probably focus too much on making sure the end product is just some certain way and not really, I guess, learning or figuring out anything new. But with this, that's just me, and I'm hoping I can do more like this soon. I kept it pretty simple with the 4 grades of pencil lead. I have pencil lead grades from 11H to 12B, and that's more than you'll ever need for most drawings, and I often will use too many and it takes way too long. This drawing took me 16 hours, and that is quite a bit longer, I think, than I wanted it to take. Probably half that would have been great, but again, I was trying to go faster. I think I sped up quite a bit here at the end as I kind of got more used to the reoccurring shapes and values and all that in between each of the eyes. I guess what I'm really focusing on is just doing what I want to do. Weirder, grosser, stranger art is always been, I don't know, what I've been drawn to. I don't know why. Zombies, stuff like that, just always been kind of an interest of mine. Just, body horror movies, Halloween, I don't know. It's nothing that special or unique. But I don't know. I feel like I've been often very formal in my art, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting tired of that. So why not draw this? And you know what? Actually, a little bit of inspiration for this piece of work was simply for the fact that last year, this is kind of what it felt like, you know? When you're getting married, you're kind of just center stage and everybody is watching. But, you know, it was totally worth it. Super happy with the new studio, new setup we've got going. Still kind of figuring things out, but having the space to grow is very much needed and well appreciated. Anyways, I think we're just about at the end of the video here. Yeah, I hope you guys like what I did. You guys can find me on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm trying to upload cool stuff there. Lots of behind the scenes, at least just, you know, bits of the work as it's being made. Yeah, go check those out. Leave a like, whatever. I'll see you later.